Cheap gifter. Meghan saying as Catherine's portrait of Queen Camilla receives Oscar awards from PPA. Kate Middleton's portrait of Queen Camilla has added an accolade to her royal resume. On Wednesday, the Professional Publishers Association of the UK announced that the Princess of Wales' picture of Queen Camilla had covered British magazine's Country Life last summer, won Cover of the Year at the PPA Awards. The magazine celebrated the news with an Instagram tribute and gave a shout-out to Princess Kate, and that's similar to another huge slap from Oscars for Meghan Markle when Taylor Swift declined the Duchess's plea for helping her join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the body that produces the Oscars. We're thrilled to announce that Country Life has won the Cover of the Year title at the PPA Awards, the Oscars of the magazine world. The winning cover was the one from the 13th of July 2022 issue, which was guest edited by Her Majesty The Queen while she was Duchess of Cornwall. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to all who voted. It's the only award voted for directly by readers, and also, of course, Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, who took the photograph. According to a comment from the judges on the PPA site, Camilla's cover became the fastest-selling issue in Country Life history. Not only did the cover help sell more magazines, boost engagement on social media, and clicks to the website, it's a perfect snapshot of what it was in fact a compelling and gritty issue. Last summer, Camilla was invited to guest edit a special edition of the weekly magazine in honor of her 75th birthday on July 17th. In a touching twist, she asked Kate to take her portrait for the cover. Prince William's wife studied art history in college and has described herself as an enthusiastic amateur photographer. In addition to her prestigious patronage of the Royal Photographic Society, Kate often takes the official birthday portraits of her three kids, George, Charlotte, and Louis. According to The Telegraph, when it came time to discuss cover image options, Country Life editor Mark Hedges asked the then Duchess of Cornwall if she had any thoughts. She immediately replied, "Oh, I'd like Catherine to do it. I spent the next 3 or 4 minutes desperately racking my brains trying to think of a professional photographer called Catherine, then suddenly I grasped what she meant. One of the most amazing things that could happen," he said. "I found it one of the easier things to nod my head at." Camilla invited Kate to take her picture at Rainbow House, her private home in Wiltshire, and wore a blue and white floral dress with coordinating cardigans. King Charles' wife was all smiles in the shot chosen for the cover, which showed her sitting on a bench with a basket of pelargoniums ready for planting. The passionate gardener looked completely content at her cherished country home. At the time, Clarence House also released a behind-the-scenes snap of Kate at work behind the camera, totally focused with her hair in a ponytail and a camera in hand. Princess Kate is a keen amateur photographer and regularly takes touching portraits of her own children, and according to curator Claudia Ackett-Williams, it was Kate's paternal grandfather, Peter Middleton, who sparked her interest in photography. The mother of three generated a heartwarming fan reaction in May when she tweeted a wonderful photo of her daughter, Princess Charlotte, to celebrate her 8th birthday. Princess Kate took the lovely photo in the gardens of Windsor Castle. A radiant Princess Charlotte is shown in the lovely photo, perched on a white wicker chair, flashing a large grin. Royal experts are the growing opinion that Meghan Markle can no longer find any empathy in the U.S., and these admissions and insights have been shared by royal commentator Camilla Tominey. In Miss Tominey's eyes, the big problem for the Duchess is that the victim narrative no longer works. It's not just that people are now hardwired to question her every claim, but also because anyone struggling to pay the rent and keep up with their mortgage payments no longer feels any empathy for a couple complaining from their Montecito mansion. So, what are the options for the royal? Miss Tominey asked before shunning any chances at a luxury fashion house deal, especially since, quote, "I doubt a lucrative deal with any luxury fashion house would do it." Perhaps she'll get into modeling instead, touring the world's fashion shows, or even return to television sets as an actress if anyone is even willing to take her. Or maybe, just maybe, we'll see her run for president. In the run-up to the 2020 U.S. presidential election, some Democrats clamored for a celebrity candidate to take on Trump, fighting fire with fire. For a short time, Oprah Winfrey was considered to be a serious contender, so the Duchess might want to take some notes, if that's the future she sees.